Right, and we're running out of time. Right, and then the other set of problems is the cumulative frequency graph. You will be asked to draw this, or you'll be giving it and you have to interpret what's happening there. Let's take a look at a question of that was given, I think, in 2024. We're given a cumulative frequency graph, and then we need to know what every item in this actually means, or every point. Let's take a look at 2.1.1. How many players took part in the soccer tournament? The total number. Sorry? We have the cumulative frequency graph that is given to us. The first question is this one. How many players took part in the soccer tournament? How would you see the total number? It will be? It's the fifth, it's the last one. Because it's cumulative. It's the last one. So even when you draw it, the last part will simply be the total number of the people involved in that state. So it will just be 50, this one. And then we're going to increase the pace a bit. Determine the number of players between the ages of 24 and 31. If they ask you that, you go to your diagram with your ruler and say, all right, I have 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It's confirmed. So this will be 21. Go to 21 with your ruler. When you get to the graph, it's 24. Okay. I said 21. I don't know who's about to be 21 years old. Somebody's about to be 21 years old in this class. So it's 21, 22, 23, 24. Take your ruler, get to the graph. Once you touch the graph, move it to the Y, and it will give you 10. But they said between 24 and 31. So we also need to go and check 31. We touch the graph, and we get to 40. So it means that our answer will be 40, because the 40 has also included the other 10 that are below. So we subtract 10, and our answer will be 8. It's 5. Very easy. But I would like us to say, let us use this diagram to now draw the box and whisker diagram. In case the examiner gives you this and say, draw the box and whisker diagram. So with the box and whisker diagram, we need the 5 summary data, which will be number 1, we need to find the minimum. Number 2, we need to find the maximum. 3, we need to find Q1. We need to also find Q2 and then Q3. Our minimum value, what will be our minimum value? If we were to find the minimum value, what will be our minimum value? 12. What will be our minimum value? It will be 15. I want us to find the minimum value here from this diagram. Yes. From the graph, yes. We're going to use the curve. Ne? A survey was conducted for the ages of players at a soccer tournament. The results shown in the cumulative frequency graph, it is given to us. So we want to find the minimum value. So the minimum value will be how much? Zero. There was zero child playing soccer. All right. In a cumulative, remember in a cumulative graph, the first frequency will be the minimum age. Yeah? So the first one, this is the ground. We are grounding the graph. Are we fine? So we're looking at the graph at 15. So we have learners between 15 and 20. Are you okay? We have learners between 15 and 20. And our OGIF graph needs to tell us that. So the minimum value will be the first data set, which will be at 20. Yeah? Now, this will be the first value. We have 20 of them, and then our minimum value is the one which is grounded, which is the age of 15 at 0. Ne? And then our maximum value will be how much? Our maximum value will be 40. So we have our minimum value, and we're looking for our maximum value. Minimum 15, maximum 40. This is very easy because you can easily take it from the diagram. Ne? And then we want Q1. Q1 will be the same as, how do we calculate Q1? Focus. Q1, quantile 1, quartile 1. 25%. Ne? Remember that it's 25%, which is 1 over 4. Ne? So you'll have 1 over 4 n plus 1. Remember that, that's the position. Ne? And then this will give us total number, we said is 50, right? So we have 1 over 4, 50 plus 1. So it's going to be 1 over 4 multiplied by 51. You press that in the calculator, how much do we get? It's how much? 12,75. You come here. You come this side. You have, this is 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Are we okay? So it means our Q1 will be at 12, 11, 12, almost here. That will be our Q1. Take your ruler. Then when you start hitting it, what will be that value approximately? Let's say 24,5. Our Q1 at 24,5. Sorry? It is fine. We have a range of value that we accept. And then let us go and find Q2. How do we find Q2? 1 over 2 n plus 1, which is the same as, don't kill each other, ne? 51 divided by 2, which is 25,5. Ne? We're doing this because we have people who actually have forgotten how to get this video. It's 25,5. You come here and say, okay, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,5. You take your ruler. Don't be like me. And approximately to give us how much? 25, 26, 27, maybe 27.5. Eh? Our Q2 will be 27.5. And then let's go and find Q3. 3 over 4 n plus 1 as a position. So we're going to have 3 over 4 multiplied by 51. And our answer will be 38,25. Then we have 38, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38,25, just close there. Not in the middle. Almost close to 30, né? Almost close to 30, we have it. And then we combine Q1 and Q3, and then this becomes our whiskers. And that's our box and whisker diagram. Ne? Now, I want you to check from your diagram, if you move from 24,5 to 27,5, how many units do you move? From 27,5 is just 3, ne? And then from 30 to 27,5, 2,5. And then if they ask you about the skewness, you will check the one with the big. This is almost, it looks like a normal distribution. Eh? But if you are to be very technical, you say the one with the biggest space, so you're going to be, is going to be negatively skewed because this side is the one, is the biggest one. Eh? And then this one is the smallest one, yes. Look at the one with the biggest space. For example, if you have a box and whisker diagram, and this side, between Q1, Q2, and Q3, and you have the bigger space this side, we said this is positively skewed, eh? Or is skewed to the right. Look at the bigger space, the bigger space is on the right, it's skewed to the right. Sorry? Can I? Okay, with the skewness, you look at the biggest space as far as Q1, Q2, and Q3 is concerned. And then if you have a bigger space on the right hand side, on the box, yes. Yeah? So it means you are positively skewed or you are skewed to the right. Skewed to the right or positive. If the space is bigger this side, you will say skewed to the left or negatively skewed. Yeah, so your Q2 is the one that determines the skewness. So I'm saying if you are to have this will be negatively skewed or saying skewed to the left because I have a bigger space on the left hand side. Fine. Good. I think we're going to have the same problem, but it will continue. There we go. Now, half. Oh, apologies. You wanna go home? I also wanna go home. I wrote my memory 20 years ago. All right, let's move on. Because it's going to be the repetition of the same thing. Eh? Right, and then let's take a look at this one. Technology. Right. In less than 48 hours, we'll be writing this paper. Eh? So let us focus. Okay, let us now fill in the cumulative frequency. We are given the cumulative frequency. We have to fill in the frequency. So the first one, the frequency and the cumulative frequency will be 4. Agreed? And then the second one, because we're looking for the frequency, we're going back. Ne? It must give us 13. So it will be 13 minus 4, ne? Which is you plus when you are looking for the cumulative frequency. We are giving the cumulative frequency, we are going backwards. Ne? Check what you are given. So it's 13 minus 4, which is 9. And then 37 minus 13. It's going to be 47 minus 37. 10. 50 minus 47. All right. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to do a rough sketch of the frequency of polygon. And then we'll have 0, and I'm going to say, let me just say 50, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And remember, this also comes from a histogram. Ne? So what you're going to plot, you're going to plot in the middle. Right? Start between 15 and 20. In the middle, it will be 4. Let me just say, this was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Looking at my values of the frequency, you plot the frequency when they are looking for the frequency of polygons. So if we to draw a histogram, you draw a histogram between these intervals. But because we are asked for the frequency of polygon, so we're gonna take the middle one. The first one was actually 4. Make a point there. And then the second one between 20 and 25 was 9, close to 10, just in the middle of the interval. Ne? And then for 25 and 30, it will be 24, almost at 25. And then for 30 and 35, it will be at 10. And for 35 and 30, it will be at 3. Let's put it lower. And then you just combine. And then if they ask you to ground it, you can ground it at 15. But normally we don't ground the frequency of polygons. Ne? So it might be asked. It might also be asked in this way. Please also check it out. Hence I included it because now we need to know how to plot an histogram. And if they ask you to plot a histogram, it will simply be same thing, but you don't use the middle terms. Ne? Something along these lines. Ne? So also bear in mind as far as the cumulative frequency graph is concerned. Are we fine? Can I increase the pages? No? There? Okay, this we always put the frequency aside when we are drawing two graphs. The frequency of polygons and when we are drawing the histogram. But if we are drawing the ogive graph or the cumulative frequency graph, the cumulative frequency aside. So here we use the frequency. And then the intervals remains the same. And I like the fact that they put it as x, so it goes to the x-axis. Ne? And then what happens is that if we to draw a histogram here, it will tell us that this is 4, so we'll just draw a block between the interval at 4. So for our frequency of polygons, you must always point, make your point in the middle. They're supposed to be these points are supposed to be in the middle, né? Just in the middle of your bars of the histogram, and then it will give you this line is what we call the frequency of polygons. No, your scale must make sense. If you are given, you can't say 5, then you write 9. Your scales must make sense. So the intervals of your scales must be the same. Good. Let's look at this one. Another possible question. Mr. Brown conducted each student had on his or her cell phone. He summarized the data in the box and whisker diagram below. Write down the 5 summary data. So the 5 summary data that we're going to need is the minimum. It's Q1, Q2, Q3, and the maximum. And they are shown there. This will be your minimum, 12. This will be Q1. This will be Q2, and this will be Q3, and then this one so if they ask you, when they ask you about the 5 summary data, you need to take down all those values. Yes. What are they? Yeah, it's a recall question, so it's 2. We can say if you get 3 of them right, give them 1 mark. If you get 4 of them right, 5 of them right, give them 2 marks. So if you get 2 of them right, you get 0. But you cannot get this wrong. It's there. Hi, Bo. Okay, determine the interquartile range, also known as IQR interquartile range. It will be Q3 minus Q1. Please don't take the positions. Take the values. For example, if you count this side, probably this will give us 17. Q1 is probably 17 this side. And then this side is actually 38. So our interquartile range will simply be 38 minus 17. Can I help me know? The people supposed to go to the metric. Miss and Mr. Mr. and Mrs. Party. How many? What time are you guys going? Mr. and Miss Apex. For 1 hour. You can go, right? Good luck. Okay. All right. We're going to break at 11. But I need you guys to focus. You're not focused. The more focused you are, the faster we're going to move. Ne? So this one interquartile. What is the value at 8 minus 17? How much? 21. All right. And then the questions will ask you, comment on the skewness. Negatively skewed. This is probably easy for you guys, right? This will be negatively skewed. And then let's move into the next one. The same that we have a different one. A group of 13 students indicate how long it took in hours before their cell phone batteries required recharging. The information is given in the table below. So we have 5, we have 8, and there's 13 of them, and we have one missing value there. And then the first question is say calculate the value of y if the mean is 41.
So, get all this is the number of hours the student phones.
The number of how long it took before their phone battery required to recharge.
107 is 107 hours. So,
Yes.
this when it's from 0 to 100, so is it from 100 to 0?
From I think the battery was actually full, and then how long it lasts.
That was 0, so that's 7 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, we have. Yeah. All right. Good. Very interesting for him. Must buy a phone like that. Okay. So what I want us to do is that we will say, let's add all those numbers, and see how much we get except y. 49. 439. So we have 439. Guys, if you want to talk, you can excuse us. 439 plus y. How many were there? 30. That's the average, right? Remember the mean must give us 41 for y. And our y will simply be, y will be the same as 41. We cross multiply by 13, and then we transpose minus 439. So our y is how much? 94. 94. That's what they said. And then the next question is, so you cannot write y is equal to 94. They will punish you. They'll think you took it from the next question. 4. They will not give you the 2 marks because it was given. So they'll think that you took it from the previous question. So you must show that you understand what you are writing. Now, if calculate standard deviation calculator, data set. If you still don't know how to get from the calculator, please let us know now. You need to practice how to use your calculator. It will amaze you. It will amaze you in an examination. Value is okay. Don't kill me. I'm asking. Fine. Good. Here's another question. This is 30.94. Good. Our standard deviation is 30.94. The next question says the mean time before another group of 6 students needed to recharge the batteries of their cell phone was actually 18 hours. Combine these groups and calculate the overall mean time needed for these 2 groups to recharge the batteries of their cell phones. So for you to answer the question, you must understand what is given and you must understand what they want from you. So read the question again. The mean time before another group of 6 students needed to recharge their batteries for their cell phone was 18 hours. Combine these groups and calculate the overall mean time needed for these 2 groups to recharge their batteries. It's the same question as the other one. But this time, we only have 6 students, not the same number of learners. So we can say Now we're looking for calculate the overall mean time needed for these two groups to recharge. Find the mean here. You can actually find the mean of this group from your data set, hours, and find the mean of the other group, which is 18 hours divided by 6, and then you combine those two means and you divide them by 2. You have two means. This will give you the first mean, and then the 6 students. You have the second mean, which will be 18 hours divided by 6 will give you the second mean. You take mean 1 plus mean 2 and you divide it by 2, and you calculate the overall mean which is required. Huh? You have a mean this side. We have 6 learners now. Those learners combined, they took 18 hours. So we have 18 hours divided by 6 is the mean of the new group, the 6 learners. So now you have two means. The mean of the example that I made with your marks. You take the two means, you combine them, and you divide them by 2. There's 6 students. The average is for 6 learners. Yeah, that's why we take 18 hours divided by 6. Yeah. Then you add them together. All right. We have the frequency table. Can we just try to fill it very quickly? Good. Let's focus this side. What will be the first missing part? It will be 20. It will be 52. And then I'm definitely sure you're gonna get something like this. How much? 12. Guys, we have 7 plus something must give me 7. 27 plus 25 must give me something. Something plus 12 must give me, that's how you move. The 64 plus something must give me 72. It's 8.
76. That's 4 minutes.
Good. Now, let's take a look at this one. Complete the frequency and cumulative frequency in the column. We have done that. How many people participated in this survey? How many people? People. at 76 is 80. 8. All right, let's verify the numbers for people who actually, so that we can make sure. We have the cumulative of 7 is 7. Are we fine? So 7 we add it to something must give us 27. So that means 27 minus 7 gave us 20. So we have 20, and then now we have 27 that side. 27 plus 25 must give me 52. Something must give me 64. 64 plus 8 will give me 72. 72 plus 4 will give me 76. And then I need to get 80. So 80 minus 76 is actually 4. Are we fine? Are we all fine? Now the total number of learners will be 80. The last number. And then write down the model class. The model class is the one with the highest frequency. Because mode means that the one that repeats itself. Yes. You add the frequencies, yeah. The model class is this one. So your model class will simply be this will be your model class. Captured? Right, those numbers again. This was how much? 20, né? 20. Good. Now, this one part, that's the reason why we are doing this problem, is for the cumulative frequency graph to represent the data. This is sometimes where you guys, so this is the CF, and then you'll have your intervals. You can do this. And please label it. Right? And then when I use this on the right, we plot the ones on the right hand side. The one in blue is the ground. Are we together? So we ground it at blue at 20, and then we use 30 and above. But we use the cumulative frequency. So we're going to have 30 at 7. We'll have 40 at 27. I will not be as accurate as you guys, né? And then we'll have 50 at 52. And then we have 60x64. We have 70 at 72. Bless you. 80 at 76. And then we have 90 at 80. And then it must be a curve. It must not have sub-corners. You must try to make it as freehand. You get the message? Make it a curve. And then after the last one, it will become a straight line. If you have more, it will just be a straight line. Go with that side. That's your curve. You will be given a graph paper to draft this. So please don't mess it up. Yes. There is? Do stats for grade 12. That's why when I gave you the past papers, I didn't give you stats because you'll focus on grade 12 stats and you're not gonna do grade 12 stats. So I'm gonna do the stats in the class. So this is the only stats you're going to do. Hey, people with trust issues, this is the only stats we're going to do. Good. All right. Grade 12s. Can we focus or we're not gonna finish? We're going to end up doing stats only and go home. And you have other 3 topics to do by yourself. So I'm trying, there's a lot. I think we're on slide 9. We have 40 slides. We have 40 slides. But guys, it depends on you. If you say I must stop, I'll stop. It's totally up to you. I'm doing this for you. Next. Good. So let us not waste time. At least by 3 o'clock we should be done. But it will depend on how much time we save. All right. Determine the percentage of lived by people older than 54 years. So you come here and then you look for 54 years, draw a line. Let's say you're 54 years here. You draw a line from 54 years. Let's say it gave you 59. That's 54. Because this is the age. So you're looking for determine the percentage of marketing of course received by people older than 54. Remember, you're looking for people from here to there, older. So what you're going to do, whatever you get here, let's say I get 59. You'll say total amount was 80, minus 59, and then we'll give you the number of old people that are there. So 80 minus 59 is how much? 81, right? So 21. The total number of old people is 21. 21. So our percentage 21 divided by the total number, which is 80, and then multiply by 100%, and we get our percentage right there. Next, which is 26.25%. Yes. because we're looking for people who are older. So this is 54 and below. You understand? This is accounting for this. But we want the people who are 54 and older, this side. So the last. Yes, if remember the maximum is 8. Okay? If the question was to say, determine the percentage of marketing costs for people that are less than or younger than 54 years, I will take 59 as it is. But because they are looking for 54 years and older, this will give me the people who are 54 years, 50 until I get to 20. So the reason why I'm subtracting the 2 is because I'm looking for the people that fall under this category. So the 80 is the last one, so it's gonna be here at 80. There's somewhere at 80. Eh? My graph is not accurate. So I'm looking for these people. These are the people I'm actually looking for. This part. So to make my life easy, I'll take 80 because I know the end will get at 80. So I'm gonna say 80 then minus 54. It will give me the people who are actually older than 54. Makes sense? Just it's one of the catchy questions because somebody will just say 59 and you just get 1 mark for that 59. Subtracting them will give you another mark. Final answer will give you another mark because you also have to find a percentage. Yeah? All right, and then I'm gonna give you 10 minutes to do this, everyone, just to see if you are fine. Eh? So I'll just be walking around to see if people are fine. That's very good, Marshall. Come back. Gonna have
A lot of people are asking.
All right. Christoph, let's take a look at this quickly. Calculate the range. Maximum minus minimum. Range. Standard deviation. Calculator. Data set. The median is quartile 2. How many are there? 9. So I have 1 over 2 plus 10, which is number 5. That's the position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't write 5. You're not gonna get a mark. It's position 5. So this is just telling you about the direction, the position. So it will be 25. Use the number line provided to draw the Bosque and Whisker diagram. It means you must go and find Q3. You must also go and find Q1. So Q3 is 43.5. 33.5. This is the position. Is the position or is the value? All right. Give me the position first. Seven, 1, 2, 3, 4 is this value. 8. So you take these two values, you add them together, and you divide them by 2. And then that's why Q3, they're saying is 33.5. And then Q1, 11.5. That's the value, ne? Good. They found the position? Yeah? Huh? 11, that's the position. Or is the value? Okay. 11.5. Then you can draw your Bosque and Whisker diagram. On your number line, start with the minimum value, which is 5. Maximum value, 75. Your Q1 was 11.5. And then your Q2 was 25. You will be given a number line. You plot that on a number line. And then your Q3 is 33. $33.5. And then for outliers, how do you find an outlier? IQR. So an outlier will be calculated, the lowest will be Q1 minus IQR multiplied by 1,5. Get that value. Q3 QR multiplied by 1,5. You have your IQR, right? What is the value of your IQR? Is how much? 22. I want us to do this outline. Eh? Is this? Did you add them? Do you say Q1 minus IQR times 1,5? It gave you negative 25, negative 21,5, and then the next one
6,5.
is how much?
36,5.
36,5. So grade 12 focus. All right, the formula for finding the IQR is this one. The reason why, like every problem that is placed on this slide, it is there to address something. So don't take it for granted. There are things that you actually have forgotten and you think that you are fine. You are not fine. I know you are not fine. So this is the formula if you want to find an outlier. Yes. The 1,5 was used as a ratio as how far can we go to accept the value. It's a stats value. It's always on. Okay. So you take Q1, you subtract the interquartile range when it's multiplied by 1,5. Then Q3 plus IQR multiplied by 1,5. Q3 and Q1. For Q1, if that one gives you a negative 21,5, you are making your own category now. And then you say 66,5. Now, any value in this category is an outlier. Any value less than 21,5 or any value that is bigger than 66,5 is an outlier. Do we have an outlier? 75. It can be very large, but okay. Let's say you didn't know this. Let's say you didn't know this, and I come and say, would you think they're not outlier? And it's not, because it falls under this category. So it's safer to know for sure. That those are not outliers. Anything before this or after this is an outlier. Anything that falls here or here as an outlier is lying. Yes. Sorry? The 5. No, we go to a negative part. Yeah. All right, let's take our 15 minutes break. It's 20 past now. 25 to. 15 minutes. Yes, I'm coming. Yeah? I'm coming. Yeah. Those still our faults.